Have you ever felt drained, like you're giving so much to others that there's nothing left for yourself? Do you struggle with saying yes when your heart is screaming no? If this resonates with you, then I want you to know something incredibly important. Setting boundaries isn't selfish, it's essential. In today's video, we're going to explore the beauty and power of boundaries. We'll discuss why they are an act of love for yourself and for others. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of why boundaries matter, how to set them, and how they can transform your life. So take a deep breath and let's begin. Boundaries are not about shutting people out. They are about defining what is and isn't acceptable in your life. They are the guidelines that teach others how to respect and value you. Think of them as an invisible shield that protects your energy, peace, and well-being. Boundaries allow you to create space for what nourishes you and let go of what drains you. They ensure that you do not lose yourself in the demands and expectations of others. Many people think boundaries are selfish, but they are actually an essential part of self-care. When you establish clear limits, you make room for the relationships and experiences that align with your true self. Boundaries can exist in various aspects of life, from emotional to physical, from time management to finances. Every area of your life benefits from healthy, well-defined boundaries that protect your energy and allow you to thrive. Without boundaries, life can feel overwhelming, chaotic, and even unfair because you may feel constantly pulled in different directions without a clear sense of control. Boundaries provide balance. They create a structure that allows you to say no without guilt and yes with full intention. They help you avoid overcommitment and ensure that your time and energy are spent in ways that align with your values. They reinforce self-respect and teach others how to treat you. In a world that often demands more than we can give, boundaries are a way of honoring yourself and making sure you do not lose sight of your own needs and aspirations. Setting boundaries is a way of reclaiming control over your life. Many people find themselves caught in cycles of over-explaining, over-apologizing, or feeling guilty for saying no. But boundaries allow you to shift from feeling powerless to feeling empowered. They remind you that you do not have to justify your needs and that your time, energy, and emotional well-being are just as valuable as anyone else's. When you start enforcing boundaries, you may feel discomfort at first, but over time, you will realize that this discomfort is temporary, while the benefits of boundaries last a lifetime. For years, I believed that being kind and giving meant saying yes to everything and everyone. I didn't want to disappoint anyone, and I feared being seen as difficult or uncaring. But over time, I noticed a painful pattern. The more I gave, the emptier I felt. My energy, my peace, and even my sense of self were slipping away. It was as if I was pouring from an empty cup, and it was completely unsustainable. That's when I realized the true value of boundaries. Boundaries are not about keeping people out. They are about ensuring that the people in your life treat you with respect and care. They serve as guidelines that help others understand what you need and what you are willing to accept. When you set boundaries, you are not rejecting others. You are choosing to protect yourself so that you can be the best version of yourself. Not having boundaries can make you feel like you are living for others rather than for yourself. You may find yourself doing things that you do not want to do just to please others. The constant need to say yes, to be available, and to accommodate every request can lead to deep exhaustion. You may feel like no one appreciates your efforts, and that can breed resentment. Over time, you may lose confidence in your ability to make decisions that are best for you. Boundaries help you reclaim your power. They remind you that you have a choice, that your needs matter, and that it is okay to put yourself first. When we fail to set boundaries, we open the door to emotional exhaustion, resentment, and even self-doubt. Many people who struggle with boundaries find themselves constantly drained, feeling obligated to meet the expectations of others while neglecting their own needs. Over time, this leads to an overwhelming sense of frustration and burnout. Relationships suffer because without boundaries, misunderstandings, and unrealistic expectations arise. Without clear limits, people may unknowingly overstep, leaving us feeling used or unappreciated. Additionally, when we do not set boundaries, we risk losing our identity. We begin to conform to the desires of those around us, afraid to say no, afraid to disappoint, and afraid to stand firm in our truth. This disconnection from our own needs and desires creates a ripple effect of stress and anxiety. The more we neglect ourselves, the more we struggle to show up fully in our relationships and responsibilities. When you set boundaries, you are not pushing people away. You are ensuring that your relationships are built on respect and mutual understanding. Lack of boundaries also leads to self-neglect. Many people find themselves prioritizing work, friends, and family over their own health and well-being. They push themselves too hard, neglect rest, and feel guilty for taking breaks. Eventually, this can lead to burnout, health issues, and emotional instability. The mind and body need rest. They need time to heal, recharge, and refocus. Boundaries create that space. Setting healthy boundaries is not just about saying no, it is also about understanding when to say yes. When you have clear boundaries, you can give from a place of abundance rather than depletion. You no longer feel pressured to say yes out of guilt or obligation. Instead, you make choices that align with your energy and well-being. This shift leads to more meaningful relationships, more fulfilling experiences, and a greater sense of peace in your life. Boundaries are a form of self-care. They allow you to show up as your best self for the people and experiences that truly matter. They are not about isolation or avoidance, but about creating relationships built on respect, love, and understanding. Take a moment now to reflect. Where in your life do you need stronger boundaries? What is one small step you can take today to protect your energy? If this message resonated with you, leave a comment sharing the boundary you are committing to today. Also, share this video with your friends if it adds value to your life, so we can help and motivate more people together. If you'd like to support the work we're doing, there's a donation link in the description. No gift is too small. Your generosity, even just a penny, can help us reach more people and create a bigger impact. Thank you for being part of this journey. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Manifestation Minded for more empowering content. You are worthy of love, respect, and peace, and it all starts with how you show up for yourself. Until next time, take care of your energy and keep thriving.